In this video, let's see how to connect a PHP program with a PostgreSQL database. So first, you should have PHP installed and you should have Postgres installed on your computer. This operating system is Linux open-source operating system. So in this video, we are going to have a connection between PHP and Postgres in open source Linux operating. So how to do this? There are some configuration changes. There are some files we need to change. So these steps should be followed if you are not connected with a database or a table. First, check whether PHP installed with a package of PHP. Then Postgres is installed. You should know a particular location of Postgres where the library is, and check whether both services are started. So let's see steps to connect with PHP and Postgres. So how to connect with the Postgres? So restart all the services first. So go to system settings and go to YAST, and whatever password you have, log in with the password and check for the system services. So Apache is for PHP, Apache is no, so enable service, click on OK. Then check for the Postgres, so Postgres is also no, so enable. So services starting with the Postgres. Click on OK and save the content, which changes are saved. Close this. Okay, so next step is open a Postgres command prompt. So to connect with the Postgres, you need to follow these commands. So right click and open a terminal and log in as a super user. SU password, you should enter whatever password you have, and then RC PostgreSQL space start, and then SU hyphen Postgres, this is the username, and then PG PSQL, and you are connected with the Postgres command. Now if you are connected with the Postgres, then create a database using following commands. So let's create a database called test and then connect with that test. So minimize this. So command is create database test. So test is the name of a database, semicolon. So database is created. Now connect with the database test. So /c test. Yes, so you are now with the test database. Now let's have a PHP program to check whether the test database is found or not. So let's have a program. So PG connect is a function to connect with the Postgres. So there are so many parameters you need: localhost, database name, username, and password. And check whether $C is true or not. If it is true, then connected to the database, otherwise not connected with the database. So save this file and let's run this. So file is saved in htdocs directory, and let's run this. http colon / localhost / file name is con1.php and enter. So it says not connected to the Postgres. So there is a table, there are connection on. There is a database called test, but that is not connected. So we need to change something. So if it is not connected, then follow these instructions. So let's see. Open a terminal on desktop, and after opening a desktop, let's log in with a super user first. Super user is SU, and then you need to enter a password. So save it, minimize it. This is also minimize. Open in terminal. So log in with a super name, SU, super user, password, and then give a permission, change mode recursively O or the user plus RWX to the var directory. So we are going to change some files into a var directory. So those are var, lib, PGSQL, and data. So you need to go to the data directory and you can find these two files, pghba.config and postgresql.config. So let's go to the location, file system, var, then lib, then PGSQL, then data, and you can see a file, pghba.config. So open that file, display it. Yes. So there are methods. There are three types of methods: ident, peer, and trust. So the method is going to change to trust. So what is the meaning of a trust method? It means you can give access to anyone that you should connect with unconditionally to the Postgres. So we are making everything trust. The method name is trust. So every method is converted into a trust method. And save this file, pghba.config, and close. So on the same location, you can find another file, which is PostgreSQL config. And then you have to change address to star. So listen address is equal to star. Star means anyone can connect. So find a file, open a file, and then scroll. So you can see listen address is localhost. So you should change it to star, that without any condition anyone can access PostgreSQL, and save. Close all the terminal and save the file. So let's see. So now we are going to change some permissions again, that is RO minus RWX. So revoke the permission of PGSQL again. So log in as a super user and password, enter password and change mode minus RO minus RWX var lib PGSQL and close. So whatever we have given the access, we have revoked the access and changes are made in two files. Save and restart the program, then it will be connected with the database. So database name is test. So let's run the program again. on 1.php. So it says not connected with the Postgres, but when you restart the computer, it will be connected with a test database. So host, save and restart and run the program. Check whether system services are on or not. We have already started services. So let's see. Again, Apache is enabled, yes, and Postgres is also enabled. So let's restart a computer and run again, and you will see the output in the next video with some other programs also. Yes.